Hey guys, you're watching Money Moves with Nick. I wanted to share with you this mindset, okay? Time buys money, but money buys assets, and assets buy time. So if you think of that from like a revolving circle, time buys money because I'm trading time for money at my job. I can then transform that money into assets, rental properties, dividend stocks, starting some sort of business with that capital. And when those assets start cash flowing, those have the potential to buy me time. This is something that I feel like a lot of people don't even think about. This is something I think about a lot. I had this thought when I was 17 years old. I was a cashier at a major retailer that now is out of business. And I was thinking, why am I sitting here wasting my time getting paid when I could just buy something that made me more money? And I kind of went down a rabbit hole of thinking about selling stuff on Amazon and things at that point. But the point of this channel is to help you make more money and to keep it. And a lot of the ways we make money is through our mindset. Being open to new ideas and realizing, hey, the way I think is not correct or is not the full picture. The way I'm thinking right now is not the full picture. And there may be a different mindset or a different way of looking at money that other people seem to be doing. It's not that they're better than me, not that they're necessarily smarter than me. They just have access to different information than I do. And I want you to just think about this, okay? Your time, your time is the most important asset that you have because you can never get it back. People die young every single day. People are dying. You cannot, all the money in the world cannot buy that time back. So why is it important to get rich and to have money? Because life is short. It's not, hey, so I can buy a Lamborghini. It's because life is short. And I want to buy back as much of that time so I can use it wisely and spend it on things that really matter to me. You know, when you look at the end of your life, one of the biggest regrets of the dying is I wish I hadn't worked so hard. That's like one of the top 5 biggest regrets of the dying. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Let's just say you're going to live till you're 80. Okay, so from 18 to 65 or 70, you spent working, hoping to retire so you can coast that last 15 years. That mindset doesn't make sense to me. Like people are thinking, oh, that's just how life is. Yep, you just do this. Like I reject that idea. And a lot of other wealthy people reject that idea, okay? I don't want to waste my whole life just so I can hope to have 10, 15 years. Well, congratulations, you retired. Now you die at 66. So now you spent 90% of your life at work, of your adult life at work. So I want to encourage you to think differently, think outside of the box. That's how wealth is created, by thinking outside of the box. And what do you value? If you value money more than your time, then go get a job and work 75 hours a week. But if you value your time more than money, why don't you sacrifice 5, 10 years of your life building assets that are going to pay you so the next 40 years you don't have to work if you don't want to. Now, some people love their job. Some people have a great career that's their calling in life and their passion. So if you spend a majority of your life doing that, more power to you. That's a good use of your life if you're getting value. But there's plenty of people out there that are like, hey, I don't want to be doing this. I'd rather be spending time with my family. I kind of want to see what other countries are like. I want to travel the world. I want to do this and that. So when we trade our time for money, Everybody does that. Here's the problem. Half the people trade their money for assets, and these numbers are not correct. They're not half. There's two paths. We can trade our money for things, or we can trade our money for assets. The things don't give us any return. They give us momentary pleasure. The assets buy us time for the rest of our lives, assuming we bought those assets correctly and we researched them well. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Assets buy time. Time buys money. Money buys assets. Assets buy time. Have a wonderful day, guys.